Who's gonna paint? Hey! Ooh, that's nice. We are glad you are here. Hey, Jay Rosé. We're going to come to you in 2 moments. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail will be with you. So, yay! Thanks for joining. So excited. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There we go now. You have the remote to the music.
It's going to be loud. Hey!
Hi! How are you?
Good! Happy hour!
Happy hour! Woo!
Cheers! How are you?
I'm doing good. Still in room quarantine, so...
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What week is it for you in quarantine?
Hey, it's all good. It's actually been nice being at home. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I get it, because it's like also too, like, you get to pay attention to things that we normally don't and make time for new things. And I love the color of the wall behind you, by the way. Like,
oh, thank you.
Yes. And yeah, what color is it?
Tiffany blue.
I knew it. I love it.
There was a time where I was super obsessed with Audrey Hepburn and, of course, Breakfast at Tiffany's, so...
Yes.
Blue.
That is my favorite movie. I don't know why. Between me and my mom and my sister, like, we would watch it all the time. And also How to Marry a Millionaire. That was Marilyn Monroe.
I love that one too. She's just amazing.
Right? They were great movies. Well, thanks for joining us today. We're so excited you're here. Yay!
What are you drinking?
So today we're doing something a little different. Because we're like super excited about the McBride sisters, getting all the like accolades that they deserve. So we're doing the McBride sisters collection of Chardonnay. So that's what we're doing today. A great friend of mine, she understood what I was going through at work. And so she did the whole like, send a black friend a gift. And she sent me the McBride sisters collection. So I'm really excited about it. And I've been like super anxious to try it. So this is so cool. So yay.
That's
Loving
awesome.
it.
I just ordered some a couple days ago. So I'm excited to try it too.
It trust me, the Chardonnay, and I'm a Chardonnay person, but I love Rosé more. Oh my God. It's good. It's worth it. It's worth it.
You know what? I'm really excited because I got the bundle. So it came with all the whites and the rosés.
Oh, so I don't know which one she got me, but I got 2 rosés. So we have this one here, which is a sparkling rosé. Then we got, do you want to show, it's right behind you, the Black Girl Magic. So we got that one, the Black Girl Magic rosé, which is super fetch, and I can't wait for this one. So here's this one.
Yes, I love it.
The Chardonnay, and then a red. So I think it was like a variety pack. It's super awesome. So here for all of it. Shout out to the McBride sisters.
Heck yeah!
What are you drinking?
I am drinking rosé from the Ojai Vineyard. It's down in SoCal, kind of close to Malibu area.
Oh, okay.
It's a blend of Syrah, Carignan, Grenache, and Riesling, and it's super delicious.
Yes, it looks like it. It looks like it. And could you show the label again? Because I love looking at labels.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is nice.
That is pretty. That's pretty.
Yeah, I know bartender Ben, you about to ask a question. So wait, you haven't formally met bartender Ben, so.
Hey girl, hey.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Same here. How are you?
He's the one that pours it up.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing amazing now. The Chardonnay got a little kick to it.
Yeah, right? Like, go ahead,
like
McBride Sisters.
Yeah, strong work.
Yeah.
Strong work with that alcohol percentage. You need that.
Yes. I don't, what is it? I think it's like 12? 13.5.
Right.
Wow.
That's above average, so that's good, right?
Right.
Definitely.
We're overachievers here.
Yeah. 2 cups.
Yeah. And actually, in all honesty, I haven't really drank much at all the past week and a half. Actually, I had I'm gonna lie because I had margarita yesterday. I was craving a cocktail for some reason.
It happens.
Yeah, I was like, no, wine's not going to do it for me. So I ordered a margarita to go. And this is the first time during, ever since quarantine happened that I've ever tried that. So I ordered a margarita to go. And one margarita, hit me so hard.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, what happened to my tolerance?
I think we did that a couple of weeks ago. We had, it was like curbside, like margaritas, they actually brought them to our house.
Right. And so my question is, do you think the drinks that you order to go, are they the same strength as if you were at a bar and getting that same drink? It just doesn't feel the same.
It seems stronger now.
For real?
I mean, that's what I thought. I mean, I definitely tasted the alcohol. I tasted the tequila for sure. But the only thing missing was the salted rim. You can't really, pack salted rim.
Right.
Yeah.
It's, not exactly the same. But I did feel, because of the styrofoam containers that they gave it to me in, I felt like it was a lot more margarita than I normally would in a restaurant.
Right. It seems like there's more liquor in there because it's less ice, I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like that's sort of like the combo that's happening. You differ. Okay.
I'm like, the drink seems weaker, I don't know. I think it's a mental thing. When I'm at the bar, I can see them pouring it. I can see them doing it. And it's a little bit different.
Because you're not actually seeing it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm getting seated. Did you really put a full ounce pour in there?
So you have the placebo effect.
It could be that, or it could be wherever you're ordering the drink from. Maybe try a different place.
Yeah, there's that. There's that.
Factor, yeah.
I think that's probably
more
like smart. You are really smart.
You are smart. Breaking down things, solving problems.
Well, and that's why you're Jay Rosé. Pew pew pew.
Jay Rosé.
So, how did you get the name Jay Rosé?
So I actually thought about this for a while. I didn't really know what I wanted to rename my handle. My old handle used to be J Loves Cupcakes because I really love cupcakes.
Man, who don't? Shout out to Cupcakes.
Great.
Thanks. It used to be Jay Rosé, but it was taken because with the spelling of Rose, and then I had to change it to Rosay, and I didn't really like it because if you saw that, you wouldn't even know that it's about wine, right? So I tried to come up with something that was pretty obvious what I'm about, but also put my little flair into it. And I'm actually a huge fan of this old wine YouTuber. Her name is Whitney Adams.
Okay.
And her handle is Hey Whitney A. So I was like, oh, that's so cute. And then also my nickname is Jay. So I thought, and I'm a lover of rosé, combine that all together. Hey, Jay Rosé. And that's how that came about.
That's super dope. I was coughing. I'm sorry. No, but that's super dope. I like it because people call me Renee Rosé. It's kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, gotta cough it out here.
Get it together. Get it together.
Gotta
How you
quench the
feeling? You
thirst. There
I
you
know,
go.
right? I gotta batten down the hatches. So, how is everything going with school? Like, are you still in school? Sort of like, what's going on? What's a little update since our interview? And if you haven't heard our interview, you can go to any podcast platform, pew, 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 and listen to it and hear how she got involved in the wine industry.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
So last time I talked to you was like a few weeks ago, and actually a lot has happened since then.
Oh, good. I'm hoping.
No, it's all great. It's all great.
Oh, good.
So I believe the time that I spoke to you was around the time that my school announced that everything is online for the fall.
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of made me, I don't know, kind of broke my heart a little bit because I'm supposed to be graduating this December.
Yeah.
But because of everything being online, they're not offering some of the lab classes that I need to graduate. So it actually extends my graduation till next December. Yeah, and I had like 20 mental breakdowns, but let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
It actually turned out to be okay because actually my mom is one of my biggest supporters, and she told me, Justine, everyone is going to be affected by this. It's not just you. So I was like, you're right. But I was like, but tuition is just so expensive, and I want to be working already because I've been in school for a long time. I've switched between different, I would say, professions, and I changed my career path, my major. So I've been in school for a while, and I kind of just want to be done with it already and like be part of the wine industry and like work, pay bills, you know?
Right.
So I've actually decided that I'm going to take a break this fall. And it's perfect time because it's harvest season over here, right?
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to be working harvest this fall.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Yes, to the harvest season. Yes.
Yeah.
So what does that mean for those who may not know working in the harvest season?
So harvest season here is around, I would say, August to November. That's when we start picking the grapes. We bring the grapes into the winery, and then we make it into wine. The good stuff.
Getting that alcohol content.
That's my favorite part. So are you like stepping on the grapes?
Like the I Love Lucy
I know
episode?
some wineries do that, but I don't think I will be doing that.
I dig it. I don't know. I always wanted to do that. It's on my bucket list. I just want to stomp on some grapes.
Do that for fun.
Right.
Yeah, so you can actually come visit a winery. I think around October is when they do like something called the Grape Stomp.
Ooh.
And they make a party out of it.
I'm here for
people
that.
dress up in like matching shirts and as a team, and they have like a competition how much juice you can stomp. Yeah, it's super fun.
I'm here for that.
I think I can win. I got some really wide, flat feet.
Yeah, you have some very indigenous African feet that may be able to crush a lot of grapes.
Yeah,
you're definitely on my team. You're definitely on my team.
I want you on my team too.
Hey,
we have our team. We have our team right here.
I have a double E wide foot. Then fun fact, so a lot of surface area to crush grapes. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna train. We're gonna train here. We're gonna go to Costco and get some grapes and train here. Get ready, man. We gotta win this thing.
I think we would win, but I also just want to keep a reminder: we're not gonna drink the products of what we stomped. Correct?
No, they usually throw the grapes after. But I mean, you could, because during the fermentation process, the alcohol kills the bacteria, all the bad bacteria. So you wouldn't have to worry about that.
Right.
I mean, it is an ancient practice. They used to, stomp grapes. And fun fact, actually, our feet is perfect for stomping grapes because we have that arch. And the arch prevents us from crushing the seeds, which kind of spew out a bunch of bitter taste.
Yeah.
So that's why,
Oh.
you know, it works perfectly. But we have new technology to kind of do that for us.
Yeah, just because also as humans we become a little lazier.
Yeah.
We're advancing. So more jobs, you know, innovation is our key. There we go.
Yeah.
So with you working during harvest season, what will you be doing more specifically? Like, you know, in your role, like how are you going to be like, I know there's the whole creation of the wines and like you're in school for it. So are you going to be like crafting wines or like what is your role?
So my job title is a winemaking intern.
Ooh.
And pretty much I'll be working under some winemakers and they'll be teaching us their winemaking practices. And I believe this specific winery, they are known for Pinot Noir.
Ooh.
And they practice gravity, so they don't like to they like the flow of the wine, the motion of the wine in terms of like location in the winery. They like to be as gentle as possible. And one way to do that is by using gravity to kind of move the wine. So I'll be learning that. We'll also be doing something called punch downs.
Ooh.
So that's when you have like a flat surface attached to a stick and you kind of punch it down to break up the skins that's floating on top of the wine, and it just like helps incorporate more flavor. There's a whole chemistry aspect to it. I don't want to go way into it without boring you guys.
Well, it's not boring. All of this is so amazing. I think had we did science when we were 21, you know, like if you know you came back to college or you know you started at 21 and did like STEM and like science and it was like wine was your first science class, I think we would see more chemists in the world, to be honest.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too, especially, you know, all the kids who are like, yeah, I want to like party and drink alcohol. I didn't know there was a profession that had to revolve around that.
Who knew?
But I think there's also a misconception. People think that people in the wine industry just get drunk.
Yeah.
And although that may be true to some extent, I think it's also important to acknowledge that we have passion for our craft and that it's a science and also an art.
Yeah. And I think that's the most important part is like, it is a profession, right? Like we would not have libations if it weren't for chemists and scientists and the amazing, you know, production that goes to this. So thank you for everything you do, for your education and making sure we have drinks.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for keeping us in business, you know, buying wine. You're helping me keep a job.
We're keeping the industry alive and well.
Right.
I think during quarantine we've been to, well, actually we haven't gone to the liquor store many times because I don't want to keep wearing masks, but we've had a lot of wine come through.
And that's a good thing.
It
It's a
is
really good thing. It's great because, you know, like right now the show's picking up, so we're getting a lot of good wine sponsors and shipping us stuff. So we just in here getting whopped.
I won't say wow.
Well, I don't know. She can't say that. I can say it. I'm getting drunk.
He's the bartender, so that's what he's supposed to do.
Hey,
push it.
I gotta try it. I have to make sure that the alcohol content matches up. Yeah, you know what I mean? Everything lines up. I gotta do my due diligence as the resident bartender here to make sure that this is, you know, these wines that we get can get people drunk. That's what we're looking for.
Because people want to, you know, have a good time.
People want to definitely have a good time.
Oh, for sure.
Right.
I've actually been thinking since I had a margarita yesterday. I've been craving margaritas. I've been thinking about making a skinny margarita, and I was given this recipe not too long ago. It's where you get your favorite rosé or your white wine.
Ooh.
And, you know, depending on like how sweet you want it. And then you just add a shot of tequila in there. and spritz some lime juice, and there you go.
I feel. Where were you for Cinco de Mayo?
Man.
Oh, we're
So,
gonna try it.
Yeah. Can we like do that on air one time? Can you come back
Yeah.
at some point
Yeah,
and just make one of
anytime
these
you
drinks
want
for us?
me, I'm here.
Hey girl, hey, we gonna do that.
We in
Yeah.
quarantine.
So now I'm gonna continue to do what I do best. I'm gonna go ahead and get some more.
And
of this.
pouring the wine.
Yeah. So we're drinking the Chardonnay today. I think we mentioned this before, McBride Sisters. Y'all are really doing it, man. If y'all could really see this, look at the label. And I know you can't really see it. My arm doesn't stretch like a superhero or nothing, but it's really
And their
pretty,
story
you know?
is so beautiful.
Yes. People need to really, and I don't want to tell their story because I'm like, people need to research them because like, it's so amazing. And like the fact that like, here they are, you know, doing this, it's a testament, right? It makes you feel like you can do a lot. Like, you just got to believe. You just got to believe.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm happy for them. Yay!
I agree. And they've been around for quite a while. I believe when I first started this whole wine journey, I've heard of them way back when. And I'm so happy they're finally getting the recognition that they deserve during this time. I think more people need to like know about them.
Agreed. And it's like, there's so many like people of color who are making rosés and wines and in the industry, but you don't hear about them. And I'm glad. I'm unfortunately, but fortunately, right? You know, with all the protests going on and people supporting Black businesses, it's uncovering so many Black wine companies that exist. And people are like, I didn't know that they were Black owned. Like,
I said that.
Yeah. And it's like, yes, girl.
Yeah.
Now get you 2, 3, 4 bottles and continuing a membership to keep supporting them past this month because they're going to continuously need to sell products to keep their business alive. So, and I know you said that on one of your posts, so I appreciate all the work you're doing too. And you raised money for a couple organizations too, didn't you?
Yes, I mean, one is still going on. So me and my friends are trying to raise money for Race Forward. Yay! They contribute towards the education and resources for raising awareness for Black Lives Matter. And I think that's so important to, you know, educate the whole community about this. Some people don't know what to say. And, you know, I don't blame them, but at the same time, it's like, make that effort. And there's resources out there. And I think it's important to contribute to these organizations so they can better be, I guess, distribute their content and be seen.
Yeah, so they can do advocacy and all the things that need to happen so we can change laws and change lives and policies. So yeah, exactly. I love how can people make a donation?
Yeah, so either go straight to Race Forward, but I would actually recommend DM me. So what I'm doing is like a bingo calendar. There's different amounts, and you can donate as little or as much as you want. And what we have is a sponsor. So usually we have a corporate sponsor. Last time we did a fundraiser for ACLU, we had a sponsor that's from Google, I believe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They have deep pockets.
Yes. Come on, Google. Do it again.
We need them Google coins.
Yeah,
this one is a different sponsor, and she's willing to triple our donations. And so our goal is to raise $5,000. So she will match it up to $15,000, and we can donate all that money, a bigger impact towards Race Forward.
Man, hit the applaud button for that. Where is it? That one too. Yeah, all of that.
And applause.
That's amazing. That is amazing. That's
well,
like that.
Definitely. And we have your Instagram handle pinned to the bottom of this. So if people want to connect and DM, hey, Jay Rosé, so that we can raise some money for Race Forward, hit her up, hit her in the DMs, slide in those DMs only for that purpose, or maybe to talk about Rosé.
I mean, you don't know. Maybe she wanted the other stuff. See, I told you, hey, she may want all that slide in there, slip and slide in there.
Well, okay, slide in the DM, but be respectful. Be respectful in the DM.
Be kind. Be courteous. Be a gentleman.
Yes.
Or a lady, I don't know, whatever.
Be cute in the DMs.
Yeah.
Yes.
And make sure you raise money.
To slide in those DMs, you better be ready to help me on this revolution. So
yes.
I like that. I think that's the missing component to when relationships starts between men and women. Hey, your business is like your kid. It's a package deal. You gotta
support it.
You gotta support it like you support me.
I am my brand.
Yeah.
Right.
Either
it's a
take
package
it or
deal.
leave it.
Listen.
I dig it.
When are you coming to DC?
I would love to go to DC.
Listen, we're going to arrange for you to come to DC and be a part of a show here in DC, and we're also going to do a dating show for you. A Rosé, Hey Jay Rosé dating show. That would be so cool.
Ooh.
Like, they have to know about wine, be supportive in business, have some sort of marketing and branding background. We can find that here in DC for you.
Hey, if you know someone, send them my way.
Yeah, don't you worry. We got you.
They coming. They coming. They're on the way.
Great. Well, this has been awesome. We really appreciate your time. We don't want to hold you up. We just wanted to make sure we were chilling with you during the happy hour. But if you want to stay, I don't know if you have time for a few more moments just to talk more about you.
I have time.
You're like, girl, I got nothing but time, but we're in quarantine.
And we got plenty more wine in this bottle, too.
I was expecting we would be here for, 45 to like an hour. I mean, hours are cut off, so I am available as long as you need me.
Oh, well then, let the drinking continue.
Yeah, you already know what I'm on.
Hey. Yes.
So, I have a question for you, ma'am.
Yes.
On the business side, how do you monetize what you do?
That's a great question. So I've had to get a lot of tips from the wine influencing community and marketing. I mean, I'm not a marketing major. I'm not as savvy as I think I am with other people. So I've had to really think about branding myself, staying true to, I would say, my beliefs and making sure I'm keeping up with a rapport and trust between me and my followers. Some businesses hit me up, or if I think of something creative that I want to do, I'll hit up a business. But usually when businesses hit me up, I send them my media kit, which pretty much tells them what my services are and how much I charge for them. But I always emphasize that I am not obligated to promote their product if it doesn't meet my standard.
Hey,
I like that.
You got to do that.
I like that. I like that because it protects your brand.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I'm not going to name names, but I don't want to promote ABCD if it's not something that I truly believe is great. And I do have to put in a disclaimer, because just because I don't think it's great doesn't mean it won't be great for someone else, because everyone's taste is subjective, and that's something that I always put out there. I don't judge. Whatever you drink is what you drink. It just may not be for me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And how do you usually, for example, the brand that you're like, this is not for me. How did they take it, and how do you sort of have that conversation with them?
Sometimes we actually don't talk about it, because there's some brands who are like, no pressure, we just want you to try it. And they don't really press on me to promote them. But for the brands who do want me to promote their product, I kind of just reach out to them like, thank you so much for considering me for this opportunity. Unfortunately, I wasn't too crazy about it. But thank you so much for sending me your product.
Yeah. And that's polite and to the point, and also it's not for me. And they have to understand as a brand themselves that it's not for everyone. They're after a certain market demographic, and everybody within that market and demographic will not be liking it as well.
True.
Exactly. That's a great question.
So we do have a lot of wine creators that watch our live and watch our listen to our podcast. So how could they? I know obviously they can hit you up on, they can slide in your DMs, but like, what is the process behind? You're engaging a wine company, you bring them on as a client, you promote their product. What is that like?
So usually when they hit me up, there's like a contract and it says like, for this product, if you are for it, here's what you have to do. One post, usually it's like one post and then correlating stories and it usually is between 3 to 5 frames is what's in the contract. So usually that's what we talk about, and I don't know. I post a picture. I think thoroughly about my review on it, whether I like it or not, and that's how it is. And sometimes they ask for my PayPal if I'm going to get paid. So there's PayPal and there's Venmo, but most of the time it's PayPal.
That's a glorious feeling when that PayPal bing.
Yeah,
you got some cash. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm about to go do something stupid. I got cash now.
The most exciting part is unboxing. So I've been doing like these unboxings a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And so that kind of counts as like part of my contract sometimes, as far as like doing correlating stories. And I just unbox the wine and be like, oh, I'm so actually, yeah, every time I'm like, I'm so excited. It's just like
Christmas.
Have you ever watched YouTube and you've seen those people do like unboxing content? That's like how I feel every time. I feel like it's Christmas every time I get a package.
It is.
It is.
So we're now going through that here. We get wine and like, oh my God, we bought it for free.
Yeah, the UPS guy is like, what are you doing? He's like, are you going hard on Amazon? And I'm like, no, I promise, not this month.
We're going hard on entrepreneurship. That's what we're going hard on. Business and wealth creation. That's what we're going hard on.
Yes. I feel like any delivery person is like, why do you have so much wine? Because they know, like, you have to sign for all this wine.
Yeah.
Like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, I promise I'm not. I didn't order all of these, and I'm not drinking alone, okay?
Yeah. So, like, I think the other day when I got a delivery, and it was, like, 2 boxes, and, like, clearly, of course, yes, the signing. And then, like, a few days before, I got 2 more boxes. And so then there's, like, this stack of boxes by the garbage sitting outside for pickup. And the guy was just like, is everything okay? And it was sort of like, yes. It's for a purpose. I'm not sitting here just drinking bottles of wine.
I know. It looks kind of crazy, Real quick, we have a question.
What's wrong with that?
We had a question
I know.
from.
We're in quarantine. Like, what's wrong with that? Don't judge.
Right. No judgment zone.
There's nothing wrong with that. I want to interject real quick. We have a question from Watch Me Sip. What are we drinking? We are drinking a Chardonnay from Central Coast from the McBride sisters.
Yes.
Hi, Raquel. I love Raquel. She lives up in wine country, up in the Napa Sonoma area. So.
Oh, well, hello there.
Yeah.
And I think she wants to know what you're drinking too.
Yeah.
I'm drinking Ojai Vineyard. It's a rosé of Syrah, Carignan, Grenache, and Riesling. So.
Ooh, sounds delish.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait to try it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it.
Mm-hmm.
So we were talking about just the business and branding that you do, and so you also work with other vineyards, right, and help them with their marketing and strategies and all of that too, right?
Yes. So I'm pretty sure you know that I've been doing these IG lives ever since quarantine happened. But I haven't been using that opportunity to get to monetize at all. I mean, the purpose of those IG lives really is during this time of need. I really want these wineries to receive some help in any aspect, whether, you know, it be marketing or sales or both. So, I've been working with these different wineries and learning more about these producers, learning about these winemakers and their backgrounds. Hey, Elle. And it really is to help out these wineries, spread some awareness. If people can learn more about their wines, their varietals, and maybe they're all about it and they can order some wine. So that's
what we're doing.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. So we see you're doing great work and helping people during this time, and especially, you know, vineyards have definitely been, like, you know, the service industry impacted heavily. What have you seen since COVID in, you know, how the country is starting to open back up, with how wineries are trying to handle that? Because I know it's usually so close contact, and now you have to be like 6 feet, you have to have coverings. So, like, how have you seen the industry kind of make this shift now post? Well, it's not post.
Right.
Reopening.
I don't know if
it's not even the end.
Right. I've seen wineries kind of shift everything to virtual, everything online. So they kind of relied everything on online sales. And I mean, they had no choice because 60% of their sales were usually from tasting room, direct to consumer. Right. And so now they had to focus on marketing and reaching out to their loyal wine drinkers to keep up with online sales. And I noticed that they started doing virtual wine tastings, kind of just shipping them out. They started doing more promos and shipping deals, anything really to push some wine. But now wineries are starting to open back up, and you could still do curbside pickup if you want, but now you're required to make appointments. You can't really do walk-ins anymore.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's just to regulate how many people come into the winery, and you have to come in with a mask, and once you're seated, you get to taste some wine, do a whole tasting. But now it's weird because the law requires you to also have food. So it's like,
wait, I gotta eat now because I'm drinking?
I mean, I'm not complaining. Like, if you want to give me food while I'm drinking, like, that's cool.
I mean, yeah, if I got a taco, but like, yeah, like if
because now we have to provide food.
So what is the definition of food? Is it just cheese and crackers? Because I love that. I punish cheese and crackers.
Okay, so it's not like actually it has to be like an appetizer type thing.
It doesn't have to be. It could be any kind of food, really. I know some wineries that are hiring like food trucks to just be on the premise for food.
Yeah.
And that works too. I think that's easier for a winery who doesn't have a food license. But yeah, it's kind of weird because I don't think food really prevents you from catching COVID.
Yeah, like what's the correlation?
I don't think we need to even go into that. You know what I'm saying? It's
another day, another time.
Conspiracy theory. You know what I mean?
Raquel from Watch Me Sip said, as of tomorrow, food is no longer required in Napa and Sonoma.
Whoa!
That's good because I feel like such a weird rule.
I mean,
but I can a rule.
I appreciate some food, you know?
Right. So, I mean, I think we're losing because of that rule. We're losing. Like, I want them to require to have food there so I can eat. I like to eat and drink. Right. My man Joe, thank you. He agreed. Right. Yeah, see the thumbs up. You're damn right. I want to eat some. Hell yeah, bring the food trucks back. Give me free crackers and cheese and salami and all of that. Yeah, food is essential. I don't know. I can't read who said that, but right. We need to eat while we drinking, man. Like, I'm drinking here. We should have some Cheetos or something up here. You know, we're doing a disservice to ourselves not having food on the set here. I'm mad at myself.
I feel like a new protest is about to break out.
I'm going to protest myself for not having food here. You know, we halfway through this bottle. Shout out again to McBride Sisters for, you know, hooking us up.
I
you
can
know.
just not stop laughing right
Yeah, I
now.
mean, it is what. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
I think it's tears
We need
falling.
food. Can you DoorDash some stuff or Uber Eats some?
We just need a food truck outside as
Yeah,
well.
we need a food truck. So hey,
this is
shout
what
out.
we're gonna do. We're gonna get a food truck for our happy hour, virtual happy hours. Park it outside.
And you gotta sell tacos.
Oh, yeah.
There's no. I don't care if you're an ice cream truck. Put some tacos on that damn truck and pull up.
Especially with some rosé. Hey,
With some rosé.
did you know Rosé Day is this weekend?
And we do, and we're trying to figure out like what does this mean in the world, because usually there's huge parties, and like DC is supposed to have like one of the largest rosé festivals here. Not happening.
Is
Maybe
there
next
something
year.
virtual going on? I want to know.
It's right here. We're virtually celebrating it with a whole bunch of rosé, a whole bunch of drunk conversation, a whole bunch of fun time. So if you want to come back here, everybody that's looking, come back here.
Well, you're like our co-host
Which day?
now.
We got a question. Which day? I don't even know.
It's Saturday.
Saturday.
Yes.
So Saturday we gonna pick a time and we just probably be on here live all day getting whopped. Cool. You can join us. We're gonna eat cheese and crackers.
We'll have cheese
and salami
and a taco truck outside.
And a taco truck. Or at least some damn tacos in the house. We need all of that.
All of these things will apparently.
Tacos over here?
And I approve this message.
Listen, we need to just catch a flight real quick. They're real cheap and just do it there. I know. I just wear a garbage bag on the flight and then I'll be okay.
I ain't wearing none of that. If I catch it, cool. If not, cool.
No, okay. We went down a rabbit hole.
My bad. I apologize to everybody listening, man. I'm serious about the COVID thing. I wear
so
masks and
everyone who are just joining in, make sure you follow the Rosé Hour podcast.
Do it.
Go follow right now.
Just hit the follow button. It don't cost you nothing.
Yeah.
Just follow us.
You get some great content. You get us laughing. You get to see conversations with us and Hey Jay Rosé and other amazing people in the industry. And she does this cool dance that I do that I didn't realize you did until you did it. And I was like, I did it all the time too.
Right.
Boom, best friend.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot in TikTok actually lately.
I feel like in TikTok that's the only move you really can do. Because then it's like all these like robotic dances, and I am not a robotic dancer.
This is the dance I do on TikTok. See that? See that? That's the dance right there.
I'm a dancer from the 90s, so, you know.
Yeah, I'm a dancer for the bar.
Yeah.
And I've actually been thinking about this a lot. I feel like I've been dancing a lot more in quarantine in like the privacy of my own room.
Yeah. It's great, right? It's a great feeling.
Quick question,
it really
right?
is. I feel like liberated. I'm like, yeah, I don't care what I'm doing right now. I'm just dancing in my room by myself.
Right.
Yeah.
So have you ever been caught dancing by yourself and you didn't realize people, were watching you?
It happens to be quite often because somebody lives here.
Hey.
I feel like my sister has come to my room a few times and just got me and was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's that weird, awkward stare that people give you. Like,
how do you deal with the embarrassment of being caught like that?
Oh, it's my sister. So I don't really care. But I feel like even if I met some random stranger in the street, I wouldn't care either. I'm living my life. I don't care what people think. You can either join me or not.
The party will continue.
Okay, girl, I see that's fashion. It's like, hey, you take it or leave it. Hey, so everybody out there that's go hop on the dating thing. We putting something together. We brainstorming right now. Hey Jay Rosé need a date. You know what I'm saying?
She doesn't need a date.
Hey, we all need a date. We all need a date.
Hey,
ain't nothing wrong with needing a date. You may just need a free meal from a guy and a decent conversation to take your ass home. Sometimes it go down like that. Hey, get somebody to finance a couple glasses of wine and a decent meal. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I mean, I don't mind, but I don't mind also treating myself and getting myself my own meal.
Yeah.
I mean, the time I'm gonna blow the whistle on that. You got a whistle on there?
No.
I'm gonna stop this right now. So that's the problem right now with a lot of people in it. Why you gotta treat yourself?
Why not?
You can do that already. You already can treat yourself. We all can treat ourselves. We gotta get somebody else to do it. Somebody else gotta do the heavy lifting every now and again. I mean, what's wrong with that?
from that perspective.
Hey, what's wrong with
I
that?
believe that. But at the same time, it's like, it's hard for me to find a good one to treat me well.
That's
so
why we're gonna help you. We're
And
gonna help you
that's
out, girl. We're gonna
those
step
guys?
in. Hey, we're gonna step in and we're gonna line that up for you.
So the Rosé Hour
Right.
is not only here to provide you
Right.
rosé and conversations, but also to provide you love, connections that last a lifetime.
Right.
Yes.
Right. We got Big Wine Baby. He throwing hard eyes. I don't know.
Yes, people are
I
already
don't
giving
know.
you eyes, honey.
Hey, I don't know. You know.
Okay,
Hey,
okay.
slide in them DMs respectfully.
Respectfully slide in DMs. Also, she's raising money, so therefore make sure that you are coming as well to make a donation, because also her brand is really important to her, and so you have to be supportive of this brand. So don't just jump in the DMs to go get a coffee
It's a
that
package
she
deal.
drink.
It's a package deal. You gotta take her and her business
Yes.
with her.
Yes.
Right.
We're here for this. You can see we're probably your biggest cheerleaders in DC.
Well,
You said what?
I said, if you're supporting me, you have to support this cause as well.
Amen to that. Yes.
Hey, you gotta make sure we pull this thing off right.
Yes.
It has to be done right.
So we're gonna bring you to DC. We're gonna do a rosé and conversation, a dating opportunity where it's like speed dating, maybe. Ooh, that'd be good. Like a TV show. Oh yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, people can hop on a live and
that'd be
kick their
even
game
cool.
real quick. Like, hey, say, hey, Jay Rosé, what's up with it? And you be like, nope. And we just
And then you
say
and we hang up on them.
hang up on them like, next.
Yes.
Raise your hand. You know what
Anytime
I'm
they say
saying?
anything crazy, it's like no. Yes.
Next.
Yes.
We ain't tolerating no foolishness. We want nothing but the best. And you damn right. We gotta be protectors of each other, man. We gotta make sure that you get right. We'll say like the new Bachelorette.
Yes.
Damn right. Damn right. The new Bachelorette, we doing that. We're gonna make sure we line it up. We're gonna do it.
And we're gonna get a rosé sponsor.
We'll get a sponsor for it. You know what I'm saying? That would be amazing. You damn right. If you need to date Kayla, you come on too. You DM us. We're gonna line it up. We're gonna put this together.
I really think this is a thing now.
It is. It's a thing because we done said it. It's a
No,
thing.
but I think your friends
do it.
and some of our friends and people who are watching, they're in agreement if you're looking at the comments. So, things to make you go.
Man, I'm already lining it up. He said, I got one for you. Hold on. What, you mean you got a date for, or you got?
Wait, who is that? Who is that?
The modern poor. Hey,
Do you know who that
hey
is?
Jay, do you know who that is?
So Elle is one of my really close friends in the wine community. She is the modern poor. She is, I believe, if not the first Latina wine influencer. And she's in LA and she's amazing. You guys should all follow her as well.
Yes. Put her name in the comments so we can have it. Yes.
Right.
Oh,
Hey,
yes.
link up with us. We trying to do this thing big now.
Yes. And we're
we
here
need
for
your
all
help.
minorities in the industry. So let's chat. Let's connect. Hey, girl. Hey.
So is it Ellie or is it just L?
Elle.
L. Okay, L.
Like El DeBarge, but no DeBarge.
Right.
I love it.
I'm really big on phonetic spellings and sounding out names, so I make sure I get it right.
Yes, El. So, okay, so we're going to make this happen. This is a thing. We are going to do the Rosé conversation featuring Hey Jay Rosé, where people vie for the opportunity to take you on a date.
Yes.
What do you think?
Hey, I think that's amazing. We're gonna lock it in. We can get you a good, a good date, a good suitor. At the end of the day, somebody can at least pay for a meal while you're in DC. These restaurants out here expensive. Shit opening back up. You need to eat good on somebody else's dime. Damn that. Like somebody told me, OG told me, he was like, hey man, check this out. When these women get all prettied up for you, that's what you're paying for. They put a lot of effort into that makeup and all that stuff, so you gotta, you know what I'm saying, peel back that wallet for them. And I'm like, okay, I get it. So there you go.
Yes,
You come
because
to DC, be ready. You know what I'm saying? You got, people gonna want to take you to these nice spots out here. You got to come correct.
There's amazing spots and a lot of great wine bars, so get ready.
yes,
Hey.
y'all get ready, because she's coming through.
Coming. Right.
And okay, so we're gonna. There's a place before we leave this conversation. I have to make sure you look this up. It's called La Vie. and it's probably one of the best restaurants in DC, and it's so beautiful. We went there for brunch. A whole bunch of friends came in town. We went there for brunch.
Wharf, right?
It's in the Wharf, which is on the little river here in DC. You will love it. It's a great like date spot. They have awesome rosé. Let's see if we can get them to partner with us. Yes, La Vie is amazing.
It's like that.
It is the best.
It's French, I believe, right?
Yes. Yes.
In rosé, live in pink, right?
Well, it's just like this whole like
they got all that stuff.
Grandiose, huge chandeliers.
Oh my God, it's
beautiful. Like it's just like you feel like you're not in the United States.
And they have thick cut bacon. I mean, you know, I like, you know, spots that have thick cut bacon on it. What isn't it a?
And with the brunch.
But isn't it like a buffet?
For the brunches, yes.
Right. So you know, you have a buffet access, unlimited access to thick cut bacon. I mean, you know what I mean. And on top of that, they got, you know, rosé.
And it's bottomless as well.
You are like speaking my language. I judge a buffet by how good their quality of bacon is.
Exactly. That's a fact. Me too. Me too. Me too. Yes, I said bacon. I did say that. Somebody asked me, I say bacon. Yeah, thick cut
If it's
bacon.
bottomless, like, hey, I will do mimosas. I will do rosé. I've actually been liking margaritas for brunch lately too. So, I mean, any of those, if you're down, like, I'm coming through.
Yes, we're making this happen, and guys.
Right.
As soon as these COVID restrictions are lifted, you can get a chance to date Hey Jay Rosé. Yeah.
And you know you're going to drink good, too, if you play your cards right.
Yes.
That's a beautiful thing.
But we're coming for, like, the first hour of the date to make sure, because we have to video it.
On some, was it a reality TV?
Yeah, it'll be like The Bachelorette, like your friend
Right.
said.
Hey, if you're with me, I will make sure you drink good.
Yes.
Hey, you hear that? You know what I mean? You go sip good now. You got a good catch here, you know. Hey Jay Rosé, single, on the prowl, and she gonna make sure you drink good. She gonna take care of you.
Okay, but wait, we didn't ask this very important question as well.
That?
What is the type of gentleman, you know, we talked very briefly about, you know, someone that invests in your brand and all of that. It's part of you. So more specifically, give us a few details about what kind of gentleman you're seeking. This helps us prepare and all those gentlemen who are watching. Because I see gentlemen that are throwing up some, you know, hard eyes and some cuts.
Like, what's up with it? They wonder what's up with it. What's up with it?
Well, so I like someone who's old school, who has manners.
Yes.
I like the little things, you know, like open up the car door for me. Literally open every door for me if you want to.
Yes. My hands are broke, honey.
So you pampered.
I also am very attracted to nerds. I like someone who's very passionate and driven, someone who can grow with me. You don't necessarily have to be a wine enthusiast, but someone who is willing to learn about wine and drink wine with me.
Yes.
That seems like that'd be a hard thing to find.
Right?
Wow. Somebody to drink wine with you and treat you nice and talk good to you.
Sure.
I'm tripping.
Treat
My
me
bad.
like the way that I feel like a woman should be treated, with respect. And someone who likes to travel and explore with me, different cultures, different
Travel
cuisines.
bae.
I'm a huge foodie, so you better know how to eat, you know?
Yes. I'm here for this.
Yeah, so you have to be a travel bae. You have to have a little bit of culture to you, a little bit of ratchet,
Yeah.
maybe about 2% ratchet, you know.
But
You
one
can
more
twerk a perk or
thing.
something.
Well, one more.
You have to also be supporting Black Lives Matter.
Uh-oh. So you can't be a racist.
No,
You
you
can't
can't.
believe in
It's
stereotypes.
not allowed here.
Right. You can't marginalize the minority. You can't do that. You can't be about that.
Because you won't be able to talk to us.
You definitely can't talk to us because we don't play that ish over here.
You said protest what?
I want someone to protest with.
Yes.
Right.
That's very important, too.
So I have a question. Is it appropriate to take rosé with you while you protest? And like in a sippy cup?
I will tell you my thoughts after yours.
All right.
I think why not?
I like how you did that. You know, what do they call that when you use
I don't know what you're.
why not? Why not?
Oh.
What is it? You read a whole bunch of books, you know English. What is that called? Anyway, I don't want to distract the conversation, but
I agree. And I feel like, people are smoking. They're, as your shirt says, drugs perhaps. And, in certain communities, it is legal. And I support the legalization of marijuana because
Yes.
it has impacted Black and brown communities more. And now we're seeing white boys who are making money off of the backs yet again of Black and brown people. So yes,
Right.
drugs perhaps yes, because
Right.
we need to make money, and we have known historically to be great drug dealers. Yeah, I said it. Salesmen, they're the original gangsters. But yeah, I think you should be able to take wine if people are it's legal, right? And now, we have open container laws essentially throughout the country.
right.
Take
So it's New
out.
Orleans style, baby.
So the modern poor said she took a can to her protest.
Yes.
She
okay.
said both of them she went to, she was getting lit. What kind of can did you have? A Budweiser or was it a can wine?
Yeah, we
the
have
modern
wine cans
poor-
because we have some back here behind you. Yeah, wine cans are amazing. Yes. And they're very quick. Like you can freeze them and all of
Bring
that.
one of these up here.
Yeah.
All
So
right,
Lorenza.
Lorenza, I thought we saw her earlier online.
Joining.
So she sent us this. Shout out to Lorenza Wine.
Yeah.
Dope packaging. The cool can. Kind of remind me of a Red Bull.
Mm-hmm.
I would crush this like a Red Bull. Like I need to get drunk real quick, or I need to get my mind right real quick.
I need to get protest ready. There you go.
I'm ready. I'm gonna crush this. Yes, Lorenza Rosé wine. So was this the can that you had? The modern pour. Did you have one of these? Something like this? Please let us know. We want to know.
Because I've also seen people create canteens, and the live is going to end in a few moments. Well, like 4 moments, but
right,
because we're on timers, they give us timers. But would you take a canned rosé, or what? How would you take your rosé to protest?
I mean, I have I would say a hydro flask that's meant for wine. It holds a whole bottle of wine, so that's what I would pretend it's water because it kind of looks like a water hydro flask, but it's like wine. So that's what I would take.
Now, you need to post that so that we can repost it so we can also purchase one too.
We need one of those. We need to covertly be able to get drunk in public, in front of people.
I mean, right? I mean, why not?
Why not?
And on top of that, it's summer. It's super hot. So why not have something refreshing? So
yes, gotta stay hydrated.
You ain't gotta sell me on it. No, I'm here to get drunk. You ain't gotta sell me on getting hydrated. I'm not getting hydrated on the wine. I'm getting wasted. That's what I came here to do. I got a covert pack to do it. I'm ready to do it.
Well,
yes, yes, ma'am. We go cut straight to the chase. We don't bullshit here on the Rosé Island. We come here to drink rosé and experience the effect of being drunk. That's how we gotta do it.
Well, the timer popped up that we have 1:30 left. Okay. So I wanted to thank you because this went by so much quicker than I thought like any show has ever gone by because you're so amazing. We are Oh, thank you. We're definitely doing this dating show for you.
Right.
So we're going to partner and talk about that where you can come to DC. And we're going to also set up some dates for you on that end as well.
Right. Also, the modern poor said she was coming too.
Yes. So the modern poor is flying out here with you.
Hey, package deal. We're going to get both of y'all lined up with some good dates out here.
Hell yeah. She's my travel partner. So.
Oh. Hey. We'll do too.
Hey, y'all do the thing, man. Y'all come out here. Y'all going to have a good time. We show you around.
Yes.
Put you on to some nice gentlemen here that's willing to peel back their wallets and spend money and buy you a free meal. That's the least.
And also protest and support Black Lives That Matter.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So we got 30 seconds left. Yes. We just want to make sure people follow you at Hey Jay Rosé. Any last words that you have to the people out there?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been such a pleasure. It's always great to talk to you guys. You guys are amazing. Follow Rosé, the Rosé Hour podcast. Follow them right now. They're super cool. They have cool content, cool podcasts. So go follow them.
Thanks, guys.
You are so
thanks.
sweet. Oh
Right,
my God.
I just can't wait. Well, guys, we have 5 seconds. It's been real. Thanks. Hey, Jay Rosé.
Bye.
Bye.